It's 8:45. We are back, and for most people, the holiday season is a time filled with parties and gatherings with family and friends, a lot of good time. But for many people, it can also be filled with sadness, loneliness, and a reflection on past failures and anxiety. San Francisco Mental Health Association just released their top 10 tips for combating the holiday blues. And joining us this morning to talk about this, Dr. Mason Turner with the Mental Health Association. Thanks for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me.
What are the usual things that are going on, the stressors in people's lives that you would expect impact us during the holidays?
Well, I think we have a number of different stressors that come up typically for people during the holidays. One, there are a lot of financial stressors that we have to look at and think about, and how we manage gift buying, for example, throwing parties, things of that nature, expenses we may not be prepared to spend, and that kind of thing. We also have a lot of family commitments. So we have people coming in from out of town, maybe staying in our houses, taking up time, and it's good to be with the family, but sometimes that can be a stress as well. And then of course we can have work stressors and just things that go on in our work lives and environments as we get toward the end of the year and during the holidays.
And now it's been exacerbated by the economy this year.
Exactly. We've seen now for the last 2 years that the economy has really factored into the holiday stress in a very, very big way. So people that were used to buying a certain level of gifts or a certain number of gifts 3, 4, 5 years ago, maybe they're unemployed this year and they're not able to buy as many gifts as they were before. And they feel the stress. Maybe I'm not doing enough for my friends and my family by not getting these gifts, not throwing those parties, that type of thing.
Are you seeing that impact at the clinics and the hospitals?
Absolutely. This has been one of our busiest years in my department of psychiatry at Kaiser Permanente. We've been really, really busy this year. And I think a lot of that has to do with many, many different factors. Partly with the economy, partly with the weather and all of the different low light conditions we've had over the last several weeks. But a lot of it is just people are really stressed. They have a lot going on in their lives, and they haven't maybe developed ways of managing that stress when it occurs outside of the holiday season. When we get into the holidays, it's just magnified.
And we're not really even talking about people with really heavy mental issues, mental disease issues. We're just talking about your average everyday guy out there or woman feeling some stress and some unhappiness.
That's right. And if you have suffer from depression, bipolar disorder, severe anxiety disorders, then we're really talking about magnifying that stress 10, 100 times.
Wow. So let's talk about those things that could make a difference for people in teaching them some coping mechanisms, I guess, right?
Sure.
Okay,
that's right.
So what are these? Preventing holiday stress. Acknowledge your feelings.
Acknowledging your feelings is very, very important. Whether it's with your family and your friends, and really say, I feel really stressed this year. I need to back off a little bit. Can I skip that holiday party this year? And we'll go out to lunch or something one-on-one, but acknowledging that you're stressed and depressed is important.
I think second one, reach out.
Yeah, reach out to individuals and say, let's think about what I'm having to go through, what I've got going on in my lives, and really try to reach out to individuals, bring them in a way that's enriching to you rather than being a stressful situation for you.
Okay, so just maybe doing a little helping you cope with what's going on around you.
Helping you cope, or reaching out to friends you haven't seen in a few years, Make it a really nice experience.
Well, this is a big one. Stick to a budget.
Stick to a budget, really crucial. Early on in the holiday season, maybe the month of November, look at what money you've got coming in December, what you can realistically spend in gifts, food, dining, all the rest of the things.
But we're now, what, 5 days away from Christmas,
yes.
So forget November.
Forget November. So we're 5 days from Christmas at this point, and what you need to do is look at your checkbook and figure out, what can I spend? Don't run up the credit cards, try to spend in cash, and really cut back and think, what have I done so far in December, and what can I do? How
do you deal with that? You really want to do something and you feel badly because you can't, and then you start getting stressed about it. How do you deal with that feeling right in the moment?
Look for some ways to distract yourself. Find some things that make you feel happy or joyful, whether it's meditating, whether it's going out to the bay, doing something that really will kind of get your mind off your troubles is important.
Okay, so that's sort of like take the breather, the last one in 10 seconds, learn to say no?
That's right, exactly. Learn to say no and recognize your limitations. Very important.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Mason. Appreciate you coming.
Sure.